Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Hart. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, we all have seen when the Warriors are going well, it's a thing of beauty. Coach Steve Kerr says our offense is pretty simple. We only run a few actions, but in order to thrive in it, you have to understand concepts, spacing, and cutting. We just happen to have really high IQ players. Kevin, that's always been Golden State's secret weapon.
It has, and their coach reflects it, and their team plays the way he thinks. Good stuff, DA, thanks. So with Millsap sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Paul George is out there with Andre Kirilenko. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Russell. And it's Chenier in at the shooting guard position. And for Golden State, Green is out there with Reed. Then it's Bird. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Kidd in at the one spot. GA with their fourth title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
Outside, Beal. Three-pointer, Bird cans it from downtown.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Now the pass to Chenier. Kings moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Beal with the block. In the corner, it's Bird. Pass to Reed. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Sacramento. It's a three-point game. Beal with the steal. Inside. Here's Kidd. Rebound by the Kings.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
George passes to Chenier. Passes to Kirilenko. 6 on the shot clock. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And that one, good.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Kidd kicks to Bird. Over George. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Chenier. He's covered by Beal. The three from George. Green with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bird with the bucket.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Pass to Kirilenko. And here's George for 3. He can't get that one. The Warriors go the other way with it. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
Yeah, and last year they had major trouble with these guys. I'm not sure how it happened, but they didn't win a single game against them.
Here's Green. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
The shot by Kirilenko, no good.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
The Kings trail by 6. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Green dishes the kid. Outside for Beal. Shot clock at 5. No good with the triple. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to Cleveland. The pass to Chenier. Outside, George. Pass to Hardaway. Takes the 3. Warriors with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Beal, after 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
Here's Russell, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. With the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
But let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
Free throw good, Russell.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
And so Russell hits them both. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoff. And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
The Kings trail by 7. Hardaway passes to Chenier. Back to Hardaway. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Warriors. Pass to Bird. Takes a 3. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Sacramento again missing. Warriors leading by 7. Green inside, guarded by Kirilenko.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Got to use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
Well said. That one is off.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership, strong vocally on and off the floor.
And the second free throw, good. You know, Richard, this is hard to believe, but the Kings haven't made the playoffs since 2006, which is the longest streak right now in the NBA.
And I remember them being one game away from playing us in the NBA Finals. So this has been surprising for everyone. Look, Sacramento, they have to prioritize winning because it just has not been working out. And their fans are amazing. They love some playoff basketball. Get those guys some playoff basketball.
At the elbow, Green. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got 4 assists in the game. Outside, George. And here is Hardaway. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. Here's Chenier. Shot clock at 6. It's deflected. Beal against Russell. Left side, Beal. Ball's knocked loose. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Sacramento making a switch here. Aguirre's checked in. And it's the Kings with the ball. They trail by 7. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Reed. Down low. Here's Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
I think a lot of people were surprised by that result because on paper, you didn't think that game would be that competitive.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Chris Kaman is checked in for Green, and Lewis subbed in for Jason Kidd. Outside Hardaway. Past the floor. George looking over the floor. That one doesn't drop. So Golden State will take it the other way.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And it's Kaman missing. The Kings trailed by 9. Hardaway with it. Now Beal defending. Aguirre no good. Warriors have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here's Beal. He sinks the 11-footer. Beal's got his second basket of the night.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Warriors leading by 11. Here's Bird. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Hardaway for 3. Drills it from outside. Hardaway has got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Lewis outside. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Bird. It's rebounded by Noah.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
George with the bucket.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Lewis kicks to Beal. Back to Lewis. There's the pass to Kaman. Lewis outside. Rebound by the Kings. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Floyd. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Bird outside. Back to Lewis. Lets it go with a 3. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the Warriors with some changes. Oakley comes in for Chris Kaman. And it's Johnson in for Bradley Beal. And then for Sacramento, Millsap comes in for George. And it's Gill in for Hardaway. And here are the Warriors now. They lead by 4. Trying to get open is Johnson. They get it back.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
A three from Maguire. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bird against Maguire. Outside Oakley, and they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And here now the Kings. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Passes it to Aguirre. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Larry Bird.
And just a difficult cover. Aguirre's a great ball handler, and at 6'5", he's got deceptive speed. He can work you inside and out.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And I think back to when Sacramento Kings hired Mike Brown as their head coach, there was almost universal praise for that move.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And Richard, when it comes to Mike Brown, it's easy to understand why he was such a popular hire.
Yeah, you're talking about a guy with a ton of NBA experience, and he has taken a team to the finals. He had the confidence of the Kings players from day one.
And he left a world championship team, so he brings that pedigree, RJ, with him to Sacramento.
Yes, sir.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Kings with possession. 11 unanswered points for him. There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Gill can't tie it up as that one misses.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Johnson.
And the versatility Johnson offers, it can't be forgotten. I mean, this is a guy that can play 3 to 4 positions, a lights-out shooter who also has that clutch gene.
Here's Gill. The offensive rebound.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Lewis dishes to Bird. Over Aguirre. Bird can't hit.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Gill the pass to Ford. Outside Aguirre. Pass to Gill. Sacramento moving it around. 5 on the clock, and they pick up 2. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Hits it from three-point range. Bird's got 14.
Could there be any doubt? I mean, Bird's such a dead-eye shooter. Sometimes this guy practices threes with his eyes closed.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Out to the right wing. Aguirre with it. Shoots over Bird. Aguirre, no good. And so it's Larry Bird making things happen for the Warriors. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. We come back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
The Kings trailed by 4. So with Bird sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Chris Kaman. Johnson is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Jason Kidd, and it's Lewis in at the 1. Yep, that one goes.
Well, he's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Come on. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Beal's checked in for Lewis. George is checked in for Sacramento. And here are the Warriors now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. And the pass to George. Over Johnson. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Paul George.
And look how quick on the draw George is. The moment he's got the ball, he's in motion for the shot.
Johnson kicks to Beal. Just 5 to shoot. 20 feet out. That one, no good. And the Kings going the other way now. Here's Chenier. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Golden State. Beal with the bucket.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Hardaway passes to George. Back to Hardaway. Dishes it to George. They get the rebound.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Unloads from 13. Here's Kaman. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Doing big man things. Kaman battles to get the rebound and finish the play with some strength.
Pass to George for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
Yes, that's definitely one that they want back. But you can't dwell on mistakes in the NBA. They need to forget about it, and it's on to the next one.
Timeout called by the Kings. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Russell high post. Knocked loose and stolen by Kaman. Outside, Beal. Good in the assist to Kidd. And now a 10-point Warrior lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Passes to Chenier. Back to Hardaway. Kicks to Russell. Here's George, and it's in off the backboard. George has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, silky little mid-range there from George. He can really make his shot work from almost anywhere.
Pass to Johnson. Right side, Green. Outside, Kidd. Drops in the tray.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That's his first foul. On defense, the Warriors have only given up 6 here in this quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. The step-back jumper is good. Hardaway has got 9.
And it's that in-between area, the mid-range. It's where Hardaway is probably most comfortable with his shot.
Johnson for 3. Kaman kicks to Kidd. Johnson outside. They shoot again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on George.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors. He's off on the first. That one is no good.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Chenier will put back, and it's Russell with that extra effort.
And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
The pass to Johnson. Back to Beal. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Poked loose. Green against Kirilenko. He's looking for Russell and finds him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. On the wing, Green. Beal gets a wide open look. Another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the 7-footer came in solid at using his size to draw foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw drops for Kaman.
And using that 7-foot frame, Kaman finds himself at the line a lot.
The Warriors making a switch here. Bird's checked in. Both free throws good from Kaman.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pass to Chenier. George against Bird. Outside Hardaway. Outside George. It's good. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Beal from long range, and a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside, George. Back to Hardaway. Jacks up a 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He's so good at setting up his teammates. Tonight, though, Hardaway's been calling his own number, and boy, has he been prolific.
Kaman passes to Bird. That shot, no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. And he jams it with authority.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Green finds Beal. And he uses the glass on the layup. And that's 19 points for Bradley Beal.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Passes it to George. Shot is good off the back rim and in. George has got 14 points.
And this is one of those nights where George came in aggressive and stayed that way. He's been incredible.
Beal dishes to Kaman. Bird looking it over George. And it's Russell with the rebound.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Green with the block.
When you talk about the best defensive players of this era, you have to talk about Draymond Green.
Reedy's checked in for the Warriors. Sacramento making a switch here. Here's Floyd. To the middle. Here's Hardaway. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 14.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
Outside Kidd. Fades. He kicks to Reed. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Charles Oakley, he's checked in for Kaman. And Lewis subbed in for Jason Kidd. The Kings also with the sub. Millsap's checked in. Timeout called the Warriors.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Count that bucket. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Good ball movement here by the Kings. Russell trying to free himself up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Charles Oakley.
The crafty veteran likes seeing Millsap be aggressive and really force the defense to get physical.
The Kings have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And that one falls for Paul Millsap.
Underrated coming into the league and underestimated Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore.
Both good from the line that time. Warriors leading by 3. Outside, Beal. Bird against Aguirre. Bird outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Reed. Sacramento grabs the miss. Millsap's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that one's good. George has got 16.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Bounce pass from Beal. Over George. Beal can't get it to go. No good that time. Nice D from Russell. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Bird. Beal with it. George picks him up, and Beal kicks to Lewis. There's 1:38 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Reed. Drills the baseline jumper.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Outside, George. The dish to Millsap. Outside, Aguirre. Pass to Floyd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got 8 rebounds in this game. Up top, Bird. Aguirre covering. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap. Gill is checked in for George. Outside, Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. Rebound by the Kings. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Gill, the pass to Russell. Here's Gill. And it's Bird with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. And there's the pass to Reed. Bird inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Bill Russell.
Yeah, and in every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
That free throw, no good. Sacramento making a switch here. And he sinks the second. With 1 on the clock, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and we've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Bradley Beal putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 19 points, 4 assists, and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
I like what they've done on the glass. Boxing out, reacting quickly, playing with an aggressive attitude. They set a physical tone, but now everyone gets a chance to recalibrate. We'll see if this rebounding dominance can extend into the second half.
And Shaq, what do you think about Sacramento?
Man, they're getting destroyed from deep. They have to stay connected to the shooters. Put a hand in their face. You can't just let them get comfortable, or this is the result, Ernie.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So with Millsap sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. They've got Paul George. Russell is out there with Andre Kirilenko. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Chenier in at the 2. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Taken away by Kidd.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he's good on the second.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Hardaway against Kidd. Here's Chenier. 20 feet out. Now here is George. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Pass to Chenier. Outside Hardaway. Passes it to George. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. George has got it all tied up now for the Kings.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Bird outside. Hardaway against Kidd. And he makes that one. Kidd's got his second bucket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now Hardaway. He's got 14. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And with the height to see over people and the peripheral vision to do it quickly, Penny with the perfect setup.
Beal dishes to Reed. Here's Bird. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Bird's got 17.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And a wide open look for Kirilenko. And another three for Sacramento.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Paul George with the steal. Stops, pops. They get it again. Russell with the bucket. Russell's got the lead up to 3 now for the Kings.
Yeah, changing ends. Not many guys can keep up with Russell. But there's also the intelligence he brings, knowing exactly where to go for the finish.
Paul George with the steal. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Outside, Beal. Back to Kidd. Golden State moving the ball around. Green, the pass to Beal. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Chenier. George with the ball. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Bird for 3, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Here's Beal. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound. Kirilenko's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He dishes it to George. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. Reed's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Bird for 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
As crafty as they come. George has lots of experience when it comes to mixing up defenders.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Sacramento. And the first one drops. Chris Kaman's checked in for Reed. He's perfect from the line this time. Warriors trailed by 4. Timeout called the Warriors.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Outside, Beal. Back to Kidd. Kicks to Bird. Fires for three. Good, and the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 6 assists now in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Nailed from three-point land.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Beal, the pass to King. Outside for Kidd. Launches it. And another three for Golden State.
Oh, the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
Back to George. Hooked away. Now here's Bird. Guarded closely. And here is Hardaway. He's got 16. George passes to Kirilenko. To the inside, Hardaway. Kirilenko trying to break loose. And there's Penny Hardaway on the assist by Kirilenko. Kirilenko's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Beal. Green kicks to Bird. There's the pass to Kidd. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Kidd's got 11 points.
The focus from Kidd, terrific at just keeping his composure even when things get tight.
George against Bird. George with the ball. 26 points for him. 4 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Sacramento.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Outside, Beal. And the wide open shot from Green. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Mr. Reliable, you can count on Green to show up every night.
Pass to George. Sacramento moving it around. Kirilenko dishes to Hardaway. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Green with the block. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Warriors making a change here. Lewis is checked in. And then for Sacramento, Joakim Noah. He's checked in for Russell. And Aguirre's subbed in for Andre Kirilenko. Kidd passes to Lewis. Now here's Kidd. Not a lot of room. Here's Kaman. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Chenier. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And the Kings lead by 4.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Outside, Kidd. Lewis outside. Over Hardaway. Offensive rebound. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. Oakley, he's checked in for the Warriors. Johnson comes in for Larry Bird. Timeout called by the Kings. Kings leading now by 4. Outside, Aguirre. Pass to Full. Inside, and stolen by Oakley. To the middle, here's Kidd. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. The free throw drops for Kidd. Sacramento's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Pass to Aguirre. Down low. Here's Floyd. Count it, and the foul. It's going to go on Charles Oakley.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Floyd.
And he doesn't just have one of the best nicknames in the NBA. He's got some of the best skills as well. Sleepy Floyd is capable of putting on a show if he catches fire on the floor.
The pass to Green. Another three for Golden State.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Gill. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Back to Kidd. Outside, Green. Now the feed to Oakley. Clock at 4.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Lewis, and it's blocked by Noah. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noah. Johnson down low, working on Noah. Here's Oakley. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Oakley's got his first basket.
Just wanting it more. Charles Oakley, he is all about effort.
Pass to Noah. Wide open look. Again, Sacramento.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Back to Lewis. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Floyd passes to Millsap. Now Noah. Six to shoot. Passes it to Floyd. Over Lewis. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Reedy's checked in for Golden State. Lewis kicks to Green. Johnson surveying the floor. To the paint. Here's Lewis. And the layup falls. Lewis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Gill. Now here is Aguirre. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Reed. Johnson outside. Outside Kidd. The pass to Reed. Plenty of space. Can't hit that one. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Aguirre against Lewis. That's tipped. Stolen by Lewis.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Out to the wing. Here's Aguirre. Wide open shot is on the money.
And Millsap is a team player. Someone who is very willing to make the right pass to an open teammate. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Warriors have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
The free throw drops for Lewis. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. It's a tie game in San Francisco. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Bird is out there with Johnson. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Reed. And it's Lewis in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Fires the three. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. Lewis has gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Lewis against Hardaway. Pass to Chenier. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 6 assists now in the game.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Here's Lewis. It's deflected and they're able to recover. Bird kicks to Johnson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. 5 on the clock. Here's Beal. Millsap with the rebound. Kings leading now by 3. Here's Chenier. And it's off from three-point range.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Lewis against Hardaway. And the Warriors with possession here. Here's Beal, and it's sent back by Russell.
Wow. Look at the extension Russell gets there. That comes from great positioning, plus the quick jump with the wingspan.
Puts it up off the inbound.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
From deep, George sinks the triple. And now a 6-point Sacramento lead.
Ooh, that's his third 3 of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Beal from long range. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
Hardaway finds Millsap. Passes it to Chenier. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Kings lead by 8. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him a little.
Thank you, David. Sacramento leading by 6. Outside, George. Millsap passes to Chenier. Right side, Russell. Millsap trying to get open, and the layup's good off the glass.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Back to Johnson. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Excellent D there from George.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And he knocks down the first one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Green, he's checked in for Johnson. And the Kings also making a change. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Paul Millsap. Second free throw, no good. Warriors trailed by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Chenier. Now Hardaway. Nobody near George. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got assist number 8 now on the night. Knocked away. Hardaway with the steal. Outside Kirilenko. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Bird outside. Back to Lewis. There's Beal with the 3. Connects from three-point range. Beal's got 25 points in the game.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
George dishes to Hardaway. Oh, Russell in position. Right side, Green. It's hauled in by the Kings. Russell's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And you've got to love the all-around game Kirilenko has. He's terrific at both ends, and he can play at any pace, makes an impact all over the floor.
There's Beal with the three. Another three for Golden State.
And he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the rock.
Here's Chenier. He's covered by Beal. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 10 points here in the second half.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
And the pass to Bird. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 6 assists in the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Hardaway. Dishes it to Kirilenko. Pass to Chenier. With the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Kirilenko's got 8 here in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Passes to Chenier. Into the lane. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Bird outside. Back to Lewis. Outside, Beal. Clock at 6. Tipped away. Here's Chenier. Pass to Hardaway. Over Lewis. Again, Sacramento.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Warriors trailed by 17. Bird outside. Now the pass to Beal. Buries the long-range jumper. Beal's got 31.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
Outside Hardaway. Outside for George. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Outside Beal. Bird against George. Green, the pass to Bird. The three. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound. Kirilenko's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The dish to Hardaway. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That free throw good from Hardaway. And the Warriors making a change here. Kids checked in. Hardaway hits them both.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Outside, Beal. Pass to Green. Back to Beal. Beal taking his time here. He kicks it to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Paul George with the steal.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Free throw good, Kirilenko. Richard, I was wondering, do you think the recent postseason success of small market teams like Milwaukee is good for the NBA?
Absolutely. Guys should be able to feel like they can win no matter where they are playing at. And no one wants to see the same couple of teams in the playoffs every single year. Smaller market success makes the league better.
And so he's able to get one of two. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Passes it to Kidd. Over Hardaway. They get it back. And it's sent back by Russell. Outside Kirilenko. Down low. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Chenier's got 9 points in the quarter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Chalk up two there.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Pass to Chenier. George up top. Bird covering. And that one's good, George.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Outside, Beal. Back to Kidd. And here's Reed. There's the pass to Beal. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Beal's got 14 points now in the second half.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Got a piece of it. Kidd with the steal. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Free throw good, Beal.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Chenier, good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. And the Kings lead by 19.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Penny Hardaway.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Taking on the defending champs always adds a little extra meaning to the game. And with the way he's gotten after it tonight, it was clear this one meant a lot to him. Now off the inbound. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Here's Chenier. He's covered by Beal. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. Again, Sacramento.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth. Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Count it.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Outside, Beal. Pass to Bird. From deep, and it's sent back by George.
Few players have a bigger impact defensively than Paul George. A fixture on the all-defensive team, PG, a nightmare for opponents.
And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Sacramento. Russell passes to Chenier. 3 on the clock. Over Paxson. Sacramento gets it back in a new 14. Good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Kings.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And here are the Warriors now. Paxson outside. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. A 3 from Anderson. Here's Oakley. To stop the drought, and good that time.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Outside Hardaway. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.